So I am going to present about the characteristic of coffee and the methods on how to process a coffee. So watch and enjoy. A coffee bean is a seed of Copaea plant and the source for coffee. It is a pip inside the red or purple fruit, often referred to as cherry. There There are four classification of coffee. We have varietal, blends, decaffeinated, and organic. So for the varietal coffee, it is a coffee came from one country to origin. There are four types of beans in varietal, which is the Arabica, Robusta, Liberica, and Excel. So for the Arabica beans, it is a far most common species of coffee bean. It is a species that counts 70% of coffee worldwide. So the weaknesses of Arabica beans is that they are more difficult to grow. As a result, Arabica beans are more expensive compared to other coffee or beans around the world. So, Arabica beans need appropriate shade, water, and high altitude to grow correctly. Why it is high, what it is the highest quality of species? Arabica is known for creamy, dynamic taste and absence of bitterness. So, what makes Arabica coffee so unique? So, Arabica has nearly 60% more leafids and nearly twice the number of sugar. Shape and taste. Sa Arabica, coffee beans are oval and straight in shape with a sweeter and lighter or smoother flavor. So, the Robusta coffee. It is the second most popular species. It is known for its high caffeine content and for its strong flavor. Robusta coffee beans are also less expensive than the other types of coffee beans, making them a popular choice for a budget-minded coffee drinkers. So, the shape and the taste of Robusta beans are mildly smaller and rounder in shape, with a stronger, bitter, and intense flavor. So, because of their bitter flavor, Robusta beans are less well known and consumed, and the largest producer of Robusta coffee are the Africa, Indonesia, and Vietnam. So, next one is the Liberica coffee. It's the world rarest coffee and Liberica seed is really strong. So, the Liberica coffee plant, which originated in West Africa, generates larger abnormal shape cherished than Arabica seeds. So, it also known in the Philippines as kapeng barako or abarako. So, Liberica beans are frequently used to add depth to a coffee blends due to their complex flavor character. Excelsa coffee, sometimes confused with barako or the Liberica. This variety also grow in a lower elevation. It has a distinct like langka or jackfruit taste. So the next characteristic, which is the blends. A coffee blend is a coffee that is made up of coffee beans originating from more than one place. It is the most expensive coffee blends is coffee alamid. So it is a combination of Arabica, Excels, and Liberica. So next characteristic, which is the decaffeinated. It's coffee from the beans that has had 97% of their caffeine removed. Caffeine can also be removed using carbon dioxide or charcoal filter, a method known as a Swiss water process. So last one characteristic of coffee is the organic. Organic coffee is a coffee produced without the aid of artificial chemical substance such as certain additives or some pesticide and herbicides. Proceed to the methods of processing coffee. So, there are two methods of coffee processing. We have the dry process and the wet process. For the dry processing, coffee cherries are laid out on the road to dry under the sun. This carried out the continuously for weeks until the coffee is dry, enough to moisture level of 12%. When the beans give a click when shaking, the coffee is dry enough to be milled. It takes a few weeks depending on the number of hours of sunlight. So, for the wet processing naman, coffee beans are processed wet. By these methods need to be dry before it can be sold as green beans to coffee buyers. So, coffee cherries are placed in the large vats filled with water to undergo a fermentation process. Soaking methods allow the cherry mucilage to loosen from the beans. After the beans are then sun dried or machine dried to a moisture level